Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the softer side of life here on Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Companion. My name's George Akid, and for the next 2 hours, we're going to get our soft craft on. Yes, we are. Great day already here on Crafters TV, and more coming up for you tonight. 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. here in the East Coast, shall I say. Myself and Craig have got a brilliant launch day with those amazing dies, and now, here on Softer Side of Life, it's a little bit like a launch day, and we'll tell you why very, very shortly. Don't forget as well, on the website, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk, got embossing folders, 50% off. Can you believe it? Yes, embossing folders. It's our new year of craft. Try the embossing folders. They're 50% off on all the Gemini embossing folders. Just type it into the little search bar on the website, and you'll be able to see everything that is on the sale. I can't believe it. This week we had dies, 50% off. Today, it's embossing folders. It's all weekend as well until Sunday midnight, so make sure you don't miss out on the embossing folders. But it is, of course, a Softer Side of Life. It's all about a soft craft, and well, I'm very excited because it's my first time working with this wonderful lady. It's the wonderful Becky. Hello, Becky.
Hello, how are you?
Very good. Good to see you. Very nice to meet you.
Yes, yeah, we did meet last night, didn't we?
Yes.
We did meet last night. I had a long conversation about fabric and all sorts of things.
We know how to live, that's right, talk about fabrics. Becky, what have we got coming up for you in today's show?
We've got some new bag making templates, and we've got some hardware that goes with them, so we're going to be showing those a little bit later. We've also got a special deal on the Builder Block alphabet dies, which I showed earlier on today. We've got all sorts of different things, but this is one of the bags you could make from the new templates that we've got today. So really, really useful. Great if you're going to be starting to do bag making. It's your new craft that you're going to choose to do this new year.
Perfect, a great deal. I'll show you those a little bit later on. Let's say hello to a few of you this morning. Laura May, hello everyone. Hello to you. Teresa, hello, good morning everyone from Long Island in New York. And Mariah, morning all from Hamburg in New York. Remember, get in touch the usual ways. Comment below on Facebook and YouTube, and if you've got any questions or you just want to say hello, we'll get them answered for you. This is your time. If you need any help on anything, our team are always here to help, and we'll ask our wonderful Becky on anything we can. But today's show, we've got some great deals for you, and we're starting off with the junior show. Fabrics, aren't we? I'm getting excited about this next to me. We're doing all about fabrics. Brand new fabrics. It's the Lewis & Irwin Winter Tide. They are a great collection. There's different fabrics, and there's some great designs in here. The problem is, what are you going to choose first? Because they're 100% cotton and they are a stunning design. £6.99, $10.49. Now, there are some great designs. The first one we're starting off is with the metallic pears on cream. You can see it here, and I don't know if you can see it on the cameras, how shiny those little pears are. Everyone likes a shiny pear. We like a shiny pear, don't we? And now don't forget as well, the Club Inspire Platinum price. Remember, 20% off. If you are a Club Inspire member, you're going to get 20% off if you are Platinum status. But if it's your first time purchasing with us here at Crafters TV, you're going to get 20% off on your first order. What is your Club Inspire status? Remember, those bigger discounts. The more you spend, the bigger discounts you'll get. We've also, in this collection as well, got more metallic pears. We're then going for the red. It's the metallic pears on red. Again, you can see that wonderful styling. This feels so soft as well, I must admit that. It's a brand new today, all priced at £6.99, $10.49. Then we've got the copper. Again, that copper there, you see the copper pears on the dark blue. You can see it just shining there with the copper. I think this one is my personal favourite. Then we are moving over to the gold metallic flowers on cream. Again, the gold, 20% on this is already gone, guys. I'm not surprised because it is a beautiful, the metallic gold there with the flowers, and then it's the gold metallic with green flowers. The green material with the gold flowers. Again, shining, beautiful, and as well, some great collections here today. Now, I love this one, the floral. We've got this one here, the wonderful 30% of this one. That's crazy. It's the copper metallic on cream. You can see again, more shining there, copper metallic on cream, and then this is beautiful as well. I love this. It's the copper metallic on dark blue. Some great collections and some great choices here. Becky, have you got a favourite? Because there's so many to choose from.
That one in your hand is my favourite. I think that is really, really beautiful. And we were talking earlier today, we were saying it's a little bit kind of reminiscent of like a paisley kind of pattern. Yeah. I think that's really lovely.
It's a Ben Mosby special, this. I imagine Ben wearing this and something. Then as well, we've got this as well. It's the beautiful hearts on cream with gold metallic 40% of the stock has already gone on this, and I'm not surprised as well. Then you've got the light blue with the copper as well on the copper metallic. 30% of this, all priced at £6.99, and finishing off this brand new collection, we've got this, the dark blue with the copper metallic per hearts. Again, it's back to the hearts as well. 30%, so much on that has already gone. If you're wanting to get the fabrics, they're brand new today, £6.99, $10.49 each, all that alternative with that platinum price, 20%, £5.59, $8.39. We've also got those wonderful brand new launchers, bag making sets that we saw today. It's the bag making templates and hardware collection. It's a great set and it is brand new today. $44.99, $61.95. It's brand new, and we're also already giving you 15% off. Can you believe it? You're also getting the hardware collection as well on the D-rings, the clips in rose gold, in rainbow. So great deal. It's a great deal and a brilliant price. If you're looking at that and you want to see more of these, they are available individually. However, the best deal you're going to get is if you're buying the bundle with the templates, with the hardware collection that you see there at the bottom. You can see them in fine detail on the website crafterscompanion.com.co.uk and .eu. You'll see the full list of prices and the full list of bundles, but the best bundle is this one today, 15% off. Becky, I am loving these brand new templates. They are brilliant, aren't they?
They're really good, and they're great for you because they talk you through the step-by-step how to make them. So you don't need to feel that you're a bit afraid if you've never made a bag before. They are really, really simple. So this is the one that I showed you earlier. You've got little pockets here. You've got a zip at the back. And obviously you're getting all the hardware with it. And the hardware is really quite important because that can make or break a bag. If you've got something that doesn't look great, then it doesn't make the bag look great. But these are kind of a rainbow effect on this one. And we've also got rose gold as well. So this is the first bag here. And then this is the huge bag we've got here. I mean, look, that's massive. I was thinking about this earlier today. This is such a big sort of carry-all bag. In New York, in the subway, they're saying that you can take your dog on the subway as long as it fits into a bag. Yeah. Well, I think you could fit quite a big dog in here. You could fit a good-sized puppy in this. You could use this for all sorts of things, your weekend kind of bag. You've got lots of different options. And again, you've got it with your rose gold hardware here. So really, really good for you to get started on making your templates or your bags. So if I show you what the bag templates look like, when you first get them here, you've got these sort of large plastic sheets, and they show you how to cut everything out. Each of these have got little markings, little holes in between them for you to use your heat erasable pens inside those to mark everything out. If you're going to be using a dark fabric in order to do this, you might want to use some tailor's chalk or something else that's going to make a mark on there. So I'm going to start by putting this together and showing you how I was going to make one part of the bag. So I'm going to start here on the main panel. So it will say here you need to cut 2 from the outer fabric, 2 from the lining fabric, 2 from wadding, and 2 from medium weight interfacing. Now if I show you the difference between what interfacing is. So interfacing is so something that will thicken your bag. So you would have wadding in there, which is kind of the fluffy stuff that you put inside a quilt to make it sort of puffy. But if you want a bit of rigidity in your bag, you would put some interfacing in there as well. So this one is quite rigid. You can see it stands up quite well on its own. Whereas this one has only got sort of very lightweight, and it's sort of more of a slouchy kind of bag. So it just depends on the kind of thing that you want to do. But it tells you all the instructions in there and shows you how to put everything together. So you've also got here that you want to place it on the fold line. So you're going to be cutting out this shape, and it's going to be this size, this shape here, but 2 of those, because that's going to be making the part of the fabric. So if we start off by, I'll get my fabric and I'll fold it.
Which fabric have you gone for there, Becky?
This is actually one of mine because I couldn't face cutting up all that beautiful fabric in case things went wrong while I was making it. So actually I used some fabric that I happened to have at home, in order to, you know, save the really beautiful stuff for later.
It does look very similar.
It does look, and it's quite pretty fabric. But obviously, you know, you can use all sorts of different fabrics.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, what would be quite nice is doing something in a very plain fabric and decorating it afterwards with your applique or other bits and pieces that you might want to do. You can obviously do that. So I'm just going to grab my heat erasable pen, and I'm lining up this fold line on the edge of the fold of my fabric.
Yeah.
And then you can probably see I've been well using this template, so there's got lots of ink marks all over it. So I'm going to use the heat erasable pen.
Love the heat erasable pens. It's like magic,
aren't they? They really are. And I remember my mum using one of these. You know, you could buy them from a normal kind of store ages ago, and she wrote a cheque and she left it on the top of a radiator. And then she was like, I don't understand what's happening. And then realised that, no, afterwards, I was like, no, it's because they disappear with the heat, Mum. And she was like, oh, I thought I'd gone completely mad, completely bonkers.
Heat erasable pens are available on the website. You can see it there, £5.99, $7.95. That's for a 3-pack. Head to the website, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu. You'll see the softer side of life and the option to shop the show. You can see everything that's available within the show.
So you would then cut around here in order to cut this out. So if I start doing that now, I'm just looking for my scissors. Can't seem to, there they are, hiding from me. So I'm just going to cut around the edge of here. So this is what you're going to be doing for all of your pieces. So if you cut all your pieces first of all, and then you place them all out, I found putting them on a large table was really quite useful.
Yes.
So with the main pieces of the bag, you want to attach the wadding and the interfacing to the main parts of the bag. So you can get different types of wadding and you can get different types of interfacing that can be heat, you know, works with heat, or you can sew them in. I've got a little bit of a wadding that I'll show you a little bit later when I'm doing the builder block, but you can see how that would work. So as that opens up, you can see that would make one part of the bag. And then you would take your wadding and your interfacing and you would adhere them to this piece of fabric, and you would also cut the same piece out of a piece of lining. So as with all good TV, here's some that I did earlier.
Beautiful, seamless.
Absolutely. So you can see here, this is the main piece of fabric here, and then these are the pockets that I've cut out. So I've done them in exactly the same way, just using those templates that you get in that bag, and it really does. It makes it very easy. Now I haven't made many bags, and I was a little bit sort of concerned that I wasn't going to be able to follow the instructions. It was a bit of a departure for me to make a complicated bag with lots of pockets and zips and that sort of thing. But we talk you through every step of the way in order to make it nice and simple for you. So what I'm going to do is on the back of the bag, if I show you this one here, we've got a zip here, and this is a hidden zip. So I'm going to show you how to put that zip in, which you can use your ordinary rulers and bits and pieces, but if you happen to have our bag positioning tools, we've got a special zip insertion tool, which is really, really useful. So I'll get that together and I'll start showing you.
Haven't we?
Oh, we have, but then that's what makes it really good, because we have thought about everything. We're making things simple for you, because that is fundamentally what we want to do, isn't it? So if I get this is my zip insertion tool. So if I hold that there, then you can see properly. So again, like we were saying with other things like the Junior Creator that we've got later on, we've tried to sort of make use of all of these different parts of the tools that we've got for you.
Yes.
So we've added a ruler at the top here. So you've got these, effectively, these look a little bit like a letterbox here. And then you've also got a line that you use to cut through for your actual zip. So you just need to decide what size zip you're going to be using, what kind of gap you want to use. Now this isn't just something you can use for bag making. This is something that's really quite useful if you're going to be putting a zip into anything. You know, you're going to put them inside a jacket or something like that, because all the information is here for you. So we're going to start off by taking this is our pocket. So I've already cut this piece of fabric out of my of my fabric for my pocket.
Yes.
Now, if again, if you're going to be using a dark colour, just bear in mind you want to be able to see what you're doing here. And if I show you on the instructions, we have put all the information about how to put this together here on our here. So it's step-by-step instructions about how to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this zip, and I want to place an 8-inch zip in here. So I'm just going to line up against this straight line here until I've got this box just there, and I'm going to mark that out like this.
Oh, that's a satisfying noise.
It is, isn't it?
Moira on Facebook has said, I ordered an extra of the hardware sets, loving these. I did pronounce your name right. She went, you did pronounce it right. Thank you, very good. Leela on YouTube, excuse me. Good day, everyone. Hope all is well with everyone. I like these bags. Great idea today. And Moira has ordered extra hardware sets. Remember, they are the wonderful collection. You can see it there, the bundle, $44.99, $61.95. But they are available individually. But the best price you're going to get is if you buy that bundle today. I love the rose gold clips that we saw, the buckles and the clips and everything. Rose gold is the thing at the minute. It is we had the rose gold Gemini Juniors last night with myself and Craig on Cartload. They were flying off the shelves. There's still some available, but with the rose gold Gemini Juniors, once they've gone, they've gone. Have you seen the rose gold? How shiny it is.
It is really shiny. I don't think I'd want to use it. I know I talked about stroking fabric. I think I'd stroke my Gemini.
Well, I'm not saying. Craig says what you want is a microfiber cloth to wipe your Gemini down, just to stare at. Phil, stop it. Right, me and Becky are not going to be allowed to work together again. It's like me and Debbie Robinson. I've realised this. We can't work together. But it's cheeky. It's cheeky. It's too cheeky for a Friday.
It's a bit rude, isn't it? So I've put my, now this looks wrong, I'm going to say. When I was doing this, first of all, and I was like, this doesn't look right to me, because you've got your right side of your fabric, of your bag, yeah, and you've got your pocket attached to the outside. Now I've made a mark, and I've put the actual rectangle here, and I've also put my cutting line in the middle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sew around this rectangle here. So it's always a worry when you're doing something with a sewing machine that it's going to work properly, you're going to get it right, but I'm sure it's going to be all right.
A lot of you loving the zipper tool. Laura on YouTube, the zipper tool is much awesome and much needed. Great deal on the zipper tools and on our wonderful tool collection. We'll show you that after this. A great little bundle. Like we said, shop ahead, get ahead of the game. Head to the website crafterscompanion.com.au. See a full range of products available on Softer Side Live. And don't forget, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. East Coast time. It's that launch day with myself and Craig. We are launching those brand new dyes. They are beautiful, and you guys are loving them already. Great deal for you. 25% saving on that bundle a little bit later on tonight. I'm giving you too much. I know, I'm spoiling you. Stop it. We were talking about putting dogs in bags. The wonderful Teresa on the social said my cats would fit nicely in the bag. Are you a dog or a cat person, Becky?
I like both. I did have a cat,
okay,
and now I have a dog.
What's the dog's name?
He's called Charlie.
Beautiful
and
name.
He was a rescue dog from Battersea. He was part of the first litter to be born in Battersea after their big birthday 10 years ago. I don't know how many years it was going. And he was named after Charles something or other, who owned the site that Battersea first went into. So he's got an important name.
Yes.
And he's the maddest dog you'll ever meet. He's lovely, but mad.
Mad as a dog.
Exactly. Well, you want dogs to be a little bit crazy, don't you?
Yeah, you'd be disappointed. Well, like running around, the little tongues like flapping around, ears in the wind. What kind of dog is he? What breed?
He's a Staffordshire Bull Terrier cross.
Beautiful.
So we do get some sort of people thinking that he's scary, scary looking. He does look a little bit like Fagin's dog from Oliver Twist.
Oh.
But actually he's one of the most stupid things you'll ever meet in your life, and he's lovely. So I've sewn around the edge of this rectangle here, and then I'm going to use my rotary cutter, and I'm just going to use this zip insertion tool as a ruler, and I'm going to cut all the way through. Now bear in mind that I'm only using one layer of fabric here plus the lining. But obviously if I was going to be doing this for real, I would have my layers of wadding and interfacing, so it'd be a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
So I'm then going to use my little snips, and I'm just going to snip into the corners here, like so. So like little Y-shaped snips on either side. So
I like how you say snips.
Snips. Snips.
It's a great little word. Yeah, producer Georgina is right. It's one of those tools that you can't live without. It's a great little tool that you need in your life. Loads of people are saying that. Great bundle on the tools. I can't wait to show you. Head to the website. It's going to include so many. That is what I'm going to show you a little bit later on. It's the full bundle, everything you need in that set, and a great price today as well. Remember, keep getting in touch. We wanted to read your comments. Any questions? This is your time to ask our wonderful craft experts. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help you out. Get social with us. You can comment below on Facebook or YouTube with our wonderful Colleen's on the socials. Show any questions that you've got. Ask us. We'll get them answered for you ASAP.
So what I've done here is I've popped everything through that little gap. So you can see what I mean when I said it doesn't look like it's going to work, because you had everything on the outside. So I'm going to just do it by finger. I'm not going to get my my iron out, but I'm just going to finger press around the outside, and you tuck all of the lining into here. And then I'm using our zips on a roll for doing my zips. Now I really rate my zips on a roll, because I often found that I couldn't find the right size of zip, the right colour of zip when I went to the shops. And I found these have been absolutely brilliant, especially if you're going to be doing bag making, where you probably want to use a larger zip than normal. Yeah. So I've already pre-cut my zip, so it's a little bit bigger than my actual gap. But that's fine. So you'd give this all a really, really good press, and then you would place your zips on a roll down here. Zips on a roll are available on the website. 10% off on that saving today. Great colours. That reminds you of the colours. We've got the wonderful black, white, denim blue and grey. Saving yourself. The white's out of stock. I stand corrected. How dare I? Slap on the wrist for George. Yes, the white is out of stock, but the blue, grey and black are available on the website. Have a look, 10% saving on those today. So you'd put your zip like this, and then you would take it to your machine and you would stitch around the outside like that, and that would sew your zip in. So it would look like this, as always, says one I've done earlier. So you can see here, it'll just open up and you've got your zip inside. Before you finish it off, you want to fold that part over and sew up either side. So your finished pocket will look like this. Beautiful. On the back. And then that is what you're going to be doing to make the back, the rear part of your bag. So very, very, very simple. And as I say, we talk you through it. We've got full photographs there in order for you to see what you want to do. Absolutely. Remember, Moira just asked, I'll have to re-watch this when I get mine. Are there videos for this on CC's site, or will they be there? Best thing to do, Moira, head to YouTube, create yourself an account and save the show into a playlist. You can highlight it and this show will stay there forever and ever in your account. You can find all our shows on YouTube and you can save them, create your own little playlist. Maybe you want to watch all our Soft Side lives. Maybe you enjoy our masterclasses. Save them into there and create your own personal YouTube channel and you can watch back anything that you wish. But yes, that is the best thing to do, Moira. YouTube channel, create your own account and save this into there and you can watch this back as many times as you want. Pauses, I'll let you, like the little pause image. Perfect, you see what I mean? Beautiful. Guys, loads of deals. Like I said to you, we've also got the tool collection for you here as well. You've just seen our wonderful Becky using it as well. It's a great deal today. It's 20% off. Launched back in November. It's the bag making positioning tool collection. There's 3 different items in here. You're starting off, you're getting here, you are getting the positioning ruler. You are getting the crate corner tool. And you're also getting the zip insertion tool. $36.99, $42.50. You're saving yourself 20% by buying this. You've just seen how useful it is and what it can do. That investment is going to help you save times,
time all the time because you're going to need it. And I think you've just seen then the comments speak for themselves. We can stand here all day and tell you how useful these products are, but you guys are saying as well how useful they are. Becky, what else have you got for us on this bag?
Well, I thought I'd quickly show you how we use the hardware.
Yes.
Then I've been when I've been looking at bags before, and I looked at sort of designs of them, and hardware is really quite important. And it was quite difficult initially for me to sort of find the kind of hardware that I know would work with the bags I had. So on this in this pack, you're going to get the D-rings, which are like this, and these are the bits that are attached to the actual bag, as you see here, and then you would have your swivel hooks here, and those are the bits that attach the strap to them. So obviously you could do something different. You didn't necessarily have to sort of follow the designs that we've got here with those, but they are solid. These are not going to move about. One of the problems is sometimes you get sort of D-rings and things like that that are a little bit flimsy, they're plastic, then they don't hold the bag up, especially if you're going to be putting bottles of water and all those kinds of things in them. So these are really, really good quality. And I love these colours. I think they're excellent, really, really nice. So I've already sewn my strap for my bag, and I'm going to finish off the edges. So I'm just going to fold those in a couple of times. And I'm going to place my my swivel ring over the top of that, and then I'm going to sew that all together like so. So it's very, very simple for you to do, and you can quite quickly produce a really beautiful looking bag. Yeah. So if I'll just do this little bit, then you can see what that looks like, and I'll swap it with the bag that we've already got here ready done.
Perfect. I think this is this is a great suggestion. Moira is on it today. Hello to you. A softer side zipper and hardware masterclass would be epic.
Oh,
that would be brilliant. Maybe in this future. Thank you for your ideas, guys. We'll always try and, if you give us suggestions like that, we'll always put it to the big bosses and see what they say. But I think something like that, because these are the things which can elevate your creation to the next level, isn't that right? With these beautiful rose gold clips that you see here, we've also got the rainbow ones as well. But like you said, Becky, they are good quality, they're strong, they are, not flimsy, they're not plastic, they're a fair, decent make, and they're going to last for years to come.
And one of the problems, I think, is, like you were saying about doing like a bit of a masterclass, is sometimes we're a little bit afraid of trying something new because we don't quite know how to do things. So, if we can help you by showing you step-by-step tools like we do with our videos, to show you how to use the bits and pieces that we've got, we do try to. So yeah, if there's anything else, you could always let us know and we can see what we can do.
Absolutely. Shahida on the socials, watching and filling my basket at the same time. I'm not surprised. There's some great deals on here today. We've got all our Save a Stitch options as well. We'll show you those a little bit later on in the show. So much for you on this. It's a launch day / softer side live. So we've got loads of launches, new fabrics, new templates, new designs. So much for you in this Softer Side Live. And it's my first time doing it on a Friday.
It's good start to the weekend,
absolutely,
isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. I love it on a Friday. I'm going a bit like, I was thinking, well, I'll have Sunday dinner later. And it's like, no, it's Friday. You can't have Sunday dinner on a Friday, George, you fool.
It's nice to think you've got the whole weekend to celebrate and do whatever you have to do.
Absolutely.
So you can see there, I've just sewn that on there, and obviously these don't match. It doesn't match with the D-ring because I'm using the rainbow D-ring with the rose gold swivel. But you can see how quickly that is to put together. These are makes that you can do. I would say if you've never made a bag before, you can easily do them over a weekend, and that's giving you plenty of time to fiddle around and get to grips with them.
Absolutely. It's a great collection. It's a great deal. If you want to find out more about these, head to the website. Let me remind you that great deal that we've got. It's the bag making templates hardware collection. You're getting the different designs. You're getting the sewing template for our wonderful big bag. You're also getting the sewing template for the smaller bag. And then you are getting all the hardware that you see there. You're getting the feet. You're getting the D-rings. You're getting the swivel clips. You're getting everything. $44.99, $61.95. It's a great collection and it's brand new today. Now, fabrics. Let's go back. They're brand new, 100% cotton. You guys want to see them. Now, I'm going to open one up for you because you've asked for this, but I just want to remind you, this may have been cut down for us here in the studio. So what I may show you may not be the right length. So please, please don't take my word for it. I want to say it is right because it does say it's 44 inches wide, and I've tried measuring it very quickly between the show. I think it is 44 inches, but this is the fabric that you'll get in here today. This is the gold metallic and pears on cream. There it is for you. It's a beautiful collection. You can see the gold pears shine. How much has gone of it? 10% of this is already gone, guys. I'm not surprised. £6.99, $10.49. And look at that platinum price as well. It's £5.59, $8.39. Let me show you some of the other colours that we've got for you as well. We're all 100% cotton. We've got the wonderful metallic pears on red, the gold metallic pears on red for you there. 10% of this stock has already gone as well. We've also got the dark copper metallic pears on dark blue. So these are the copper ones shining. 10% of that has already gone. We've got the gold metallic flowers on cream. There, a quarter of the stock has already gone on that one. Then we've also got the gold metallic flowers on green. 10% of the stock has already gone on that. We've got the florals, it's the copper metallic on cream. Third of the stock has gone on this. And we've also got it on the dark blue there, the Ben Mosby. 10% of the shirt has, 10% of the shirt has gone. 10% of the stock has already gone. We've also got the cream with the gold metallic pears there as well. Almost half of the stock has gone on this one, guys. If you're wanting this one, and I'm not surprised why it's selling out, it's stunning, head to the website now. We've also got the beautiful light blue with the copper pears. Third of the stock has gone, and we've also got this as well, the wonderful dark blue with the copper metallic. Guys, that is brand new. 40% of the stock has gone on that. If you're wanting those today, head to the website, £6.99, $10.49. Head to the website now. We've got loads of options for you as well in Saver Stitch for you. Great deals, great bargains for you to have. Let's take a look at the linen. It's, oh, I love this, £13.98. You are getting $21.98, saving over 30%. You're paying for two, you're getting the third one for free. 1 yard of linen, so you're getting 3 yards in theory. Then we've also got the Enchanted Forest, the 4-piece half-metre bundle. Half price this, guys. It is a great deal. £11.99, $13.97, and look at that platinum price here in the UK, under £10, $11.18. Cork fabric, I forget about this. You buying two, you're getting one free, $29.98, $43.98. That incredible price as well, saving yourself 30% on that. And then this is a brilliant 50% you are saving on this. It's the embroidery transfers and cotton collection. You are getting transfer sheets, you're getting the fantasy, the baby, the pets, the traveller, and you're getting the embroidery cottons all the season, spring, summer, autumn, and the festive. $25.96, $32.88 to half price saving as well. Then we've got the quilting clips, 100 of these in this pack. Essential, £19.96. Alternatively, $27.80. You are getting a great saving. You're saving yourself over 60% with this. And the Tool Tidy collection, you've seen our wonderful Becky use it as well today. Look at that, £9.99, $9.99, or alternatively, platinum price, £7.99 or $7.99. And then as well, the black overlocking thread collection, £7.98, $9.90. Half price on this, platinum price, £6.38, alternatively, $7.92 if you're Platinum in Club Inspire. Some great deals for you to be had today on Saver Stitch. Soft Side Life here for another hour and a half. Let's take a look at the Junior Shape Creator, the cutting mat, and the price today, you're getting the free 45mm rotary cutter as well. It's not brand new, but it is a brand new deal for you. Here in the UK, you're saving yourself over 25%, and in the USA, you're saving yourself 30%. You're getting the Junior Shape Creator, you're getting the A2 folding cutting mat. So I point out, this is not the mat at full length. This is not, I'll show you at full length. This is what you're paying for. Let me get this out for you because it is huge. Ta-da! That is what you're paying for. That is huge. A2 there. And then you're also getting in with this, the free rotary cutter as well. This is where I put it back and everything falls down. I'm a genius. That is yours today, $55.98, $59.90. Right, should we have a look at another demo? I think we should. Becky, what have you got for us next?
Junior Shape Creator. I've got a small mat because I couldn't fit the large mat in my suitcase because it's quite big and I only had a little tiny suitcase. And I'm also going to be using a smaller rotary cutter just because I'm quite low here and I need to sort of get my sort of angle right when I'm cutting through. So this is such a useful tool. I have used this so much, not just for this work, but also for my own stuff at home. This is really, really useful for anybody that's going to be wanting to cut fabric. So first of all, you've got all these different lines here, so you can cut strips in all sorts of different sizes. So fantastic for you if you want to make a strip quilt, or if you want to do some binding. Really, really simple and easy. But also, because of the way it's been laid out, so you can put your strips on these different lines that go across here, and you will be able to make different kinds of shapes. Now, you saw earlier today I was fiddling around with trying to make a hexagon. I'm hoping today, now, I'll be able to fix that and get that working. So it's we've tried to be as sensible as possible when it comes to using the product.
Yeah.
So we've put all the instructions down the side of the product, and there are also some instructions on the back of the paper that comes with it. But so you don't have to worry about losing bits and pieces and examples of what's going on. So I'm going to turn my mat this way, so it's long ways. I'm going to take my fabric. So this is a piece of the fabric that we've got on the show today, and I'm going to cut some strips from it. So I've already folded it up. So I've got 2, 4, 6, I've got 8 layers of fabric here, and that should cut through nicely. So I'm going to lay this down. Maybe I'll just lay it like that.
That is the floral with copper metallic and cream, if you are wondering what that is. That's one of our best sellers that today, actually.
It's so pretty.
Beautiful.
Really, really lovely. You probably don't get to see, you've got these little sort of, the little berries are the bit that's metallic. It's really lovely thing to look at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work, I'm right-handed. So if you watch the lovely Bernie, she's left-handed. So I'm going to be doing this the opposite way to the way Bernie would be doing it. So I'm going to line my fabric up against one of the lines, the horizontal lines that go across here. And you'll see at the bottom and the top of each of these sort of lines, these strips, you've got a diamond. Now this diamond has been cut out, and you've got a channel for your rotary cutter to go through here to cut the fabric. So I'm going to be using this small rotary cutter, but you obviously get the larger one in with the deal we've got today. So I'm going to pop my rotary cutter inside this little diamond, and I'm just going to follow that channel all the way up just to trim that piece of fabric so it should be nice and straight. And then I want to cut some 2-inch strips. So each of these little these channels are at 1/2 inch at a time. So I'm going to count across. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to pop my rotary cutter in here and then pull across, go down that channel, and because you're not moving your fabric and you're not moving this cutter, it allows you to cut multiple strips nice and straight without having to worry. One of the hardest things I found is cutting strips, because if you want to cut very small strips, that's even harder. But this is a 2-inch strip, and you can see that's cut perfectly, and that's made a really good quick strip. Yeah. Multiple strips will be nice and easy too. So one of the great things that we said before about this tool that we've got is if I put my strip here, so this is a 2-inch strip, remember, and we are going to put the strip, it's on a diagonal line, and we've got various diagonal lines going across here. We've got a 60-degree angle, we've got a 45-degree angle, and we've got a 30-degree angle. Yeah. Now it'll say down the side here what angle you need to go by depending on what sort of thing you want to make. So I'm going to make a diamond. So I'm going to go on the 45-degree angle, and I'm going to just cut here at this point here. This is where my my fabric sort of starts effectively. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to start from this one, so it'll be a nice clean cut. So I'll just move my rotary cutter down in that little diamond across here. And because I know my strip is 2 inches, I want to cut across 2 inches. So that's 1, that's 2, and then down here. And then that should make a perfect triangle.
Lovely.
Or diamond rather, here. So this is a really good tool. If you haven't got a die cutting machine and you're not, perhaps you don't want one, perhaps you don't feel that that's something that you want, this is a really good tool for you to get started on making some shapes that perhaps you wouldn't have normally been able to produce. So we've given you as many sort of different options as we can for the different kinds of shapes that you can make. So I'm hoping now, if I get this right, I should be able to make a hexagon. So I'm going to place, I'm just going to line up the horizontal line across these 2 points. And then because I cut my thing, it was 2 inches, I'm going to halve that. So 1 inch from the middle and 1 inch from the middle here. And hopefully that will then make 2 perfectly cut triangles and a hexagon.
Look at that.
Thank goodness that worked.
That was smashed it.
One of the things that we also wanted to do, because we wanted to try and make this product be as useful for you as possible, is we've used the corners of the product for making circles. So circles are one of those really difficult things for you to produce, because I always sort of look around the house looking for egg cups and that kind of thing to draw around, and they're never super smooth, they're never particularly right, they don't look quite right, never can get the right size. So we've tried to sort of use every sort of part of this tool to make things easy for you. So I'm going to take a piece of fabric. This isn't a square, this is more of a rectangle, but that doesn't matter, and I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to fold it into quarters, so I've got a right angle at the point here. And then I'm going to put it on this piece here. So I'm going to line up my right angles either side here. There we go. Just going to turn that a little bit. And then I'm going to use my rotary cutter, and I'm going to cut around the edge like so, not quite cut round. There we go. Oops.
There's one more.
Nearly there. And then you've got a perfectly cut circle.
Beautiful.
So really, really useful tool. And as I say, this is a tool that I use, is out all the time. It's not very big. It can easily sort of be slotted down the side of a desk. But this is something that you are going to use and get plenty of opportunities to use it for all different crafting ideas.
Absolutely. Loads of love coming in. Moira said, you got this hexagon, Becky. And Michelle, since I have the Crafters Companion portable craft room full of Crafters Companion fabrics, I have to keep telling myself to behave every time new fabrics are shown, biting my cuticles. I think you should treat yourself, Michelle. I'm the worst person, like, yeah, do it. We've got a great deal on this, the Junior Shape Creator with that cutting mat, that huge cutting mat, A2. You're getting the price today, $55.98, $59.90. You are getting the rotary cutter for free. What a great deal. And that platinum price under £50 if you are platinum in Club Inspire. Loads more to come up for you in this show. Don't forget, on the website, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu, shop the show. You can see everything that we've got on sale for you today in Softer Side of Life. And remember, all embossing folders, Gemini embossing folders, 50% off until midnight Sunday. Head to the website to see those. We've also got a little bit of this for you as well.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Yes, what a great deal there on the quick buys. Welcome to Softer Side Live here on Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Companion. My name is George Akid. Happy Friday, wherever you are in the world. Remember, get in touch, get in commenting below. We'd love to say hello to you. Loads of you getting in touch on today's show. Right, let's look at our Save a Stitch options. We've got some brilliant deals, including of the linen. Shazam. We've got a great deal on the linen. 3 yards of linen at that price today, £13.98, $21.98. Becky, when would I use linen?
I really like the idea of making my own napkins. I think that would be really good. And
Yeah.
we've got some really good sort of embroidery transfers coming up a little bit later. So you could make a whole set of linen napkins as a gift for somebody. And linen is so beautiful. It's such a beautiful product to use. You could always use it for cushions as well. Although if you're going to use it for a cushion, I'd make it a cushion that was just on the bed rather than the one you were leaning against on the sofa, because linen, is part of its charm is that it does crease.
Yeah, it is a beautiful material, a great deal on that. You're saving yourself over 30%. We've also got the Enchanted Forest, the 4-piece half-metre bundle, half price today. I remember when this first came out and how much you loved it then. It's on a great deal, the Enchanted Forest. What can you make with this? Who knows? Look at that incredible platinum price there. This is what you're getting here, £9.59, $11.80 on the Club Inspire. All the different materials there that you're seeing, it's beautiful, colourful. You've also got the lovely red flowers. You've got the pattern there and the green dots as well. Becky, what a beautiful little collection this is. They're
lovely, aren't they? And I've used this fabric quite a lot for various sort of projects that I've been doing. Really good for little patchwork ideas that you're doing, and it's beautiful colours. And there's a whole range of colours. You know, sometimes you get things that are really good for boys or really good for girls. Actually, these colours are really good for a whole range of different ages and different types of people.
Absolutely. Remember, head to the website to see everything on sale today. Next, I love this. I love it when we get a bit excited with different fabrics. We're looking at the cotton-backed cork fabric. How is it possible? It is possible. Great colours, great deals for you on the cotton, on the cork cotton-based backed fabric. Not easy for George to say. At that price today, you're paying for 2, you're getting 1 for free. 3 different colours that you're getting in here. You are getting the beautiful Oxford blue, dark chocolate, and the forest. Ooh, now, how would I, Becky, work with this? Because when I think of cork, I think of solid, material. But how would this work?
Yeah, it's not like that at all because it's got a cotton back to it. You sew with it the way you would sew with normal fabric. So this is really ideal for making little purses or wallets, little wash bags. You would have seen in shows that we've done before. We've done whole loads of bags with this stuff, and it's so tactile. It makes you want to. I'm going back to that whole fabric stroking thing again that I like, but it's really tactile and it's beautiful to work with. Really, really good.
Absolutely great deal. Loads of you loving this fabric, and loads of you love our fabrics here at Crafters, including the cotton-based cork. It's easy for me to say. We've also got quilting clips as well. 100 of these. I'm just showing you 10, all right? Because I've got 10 packs under here. That price, these are essential, and at this price they are brilliant because you're paying for 4 of these, you're getting 6 for free. $19.96, $27.80. Look at that platinum price as well if you're here in the UK or in the States. What a great deal. Becky, how important are these to you when you're crafting or quilting?
They are really useful, especially if you're going to be using some of that cork fabric, because you don't want to be putting puncture marks into it like you would do with needles. But if you're going to be making things that are quite thick, like quilts or like bags, as you can see from the bag that I started making earlier, you've got lots of layers of this fabric here, and in order to keep them together, being able to use a clip is actually a lot easier than using a needle or using a pin. So these are a really good thing to have sort of in your arsenal, and in fact I don't remember them being around when I was younger, quilting clips. You know, I used to use bulldog clips if I was having to hold something together that was quite sort of rigid. So these are really good because they're not going to make any marks on your fabric. Particularly good if you're going to be using something like suede or leather that would mark very easily.
Again, another great deal and a great little essential to add into your crafting stash. And even if you are doing paper crafts as well or scrapbooking, they're going to be useful even into life. I'll tell you when I've used them, when I've lost a little bit of weight. Yes, I have. And my shirts are a little bit too baggy. They work perfect for bringing your shirts in. We've also got the tool tidy as well. Perfect, not just for soft craft, but for any kind of craft. It takes your soft craft tools. It also takes your pens as well, like that. It's half price, £9.99, $9.99. I know you've got yours there as well, Becky. They are so good. I want one for my desk at home. They are brilliant, aren't they?
They are really useful, and actually I find them really useful for taking with me. So obviously when I come up here for shows, these are quite handy for me. I just pop into my bag, and then when I get here I can put everything upright so I can see what I'm actually doing. Otherwise you're scrabbling around looking for bits and pieces. This makes sure that you've got everything easy to hand.
Yes, I'm here. I'm back. Hi, I'm just getting something essential. It's the black overlocking thread. Again, brilliant deal. You're paying for 2, you're getting 1 for free. £7.99. Sorry, you're getting 1 half price. You're getting 1 for free. Let me start this again. You buy 2, you get 2 for... Oh, I think you should buy 2, you get 1 free, producer Georgina. My goodness. £7.98, $9.90. Imagine this, but like 3 times more. It's overlocking thread. Now, £6.38, $7.92, a steal on platinum. Why, Becky, do we overlock, and why would this thread be essential when you're overlocking?
So overlocking is when you've got if you look at your clothes, on the inside of them, you've almost had like a loop that goes around the very edge of the fabric, and that stops it from fraying. It does make everything really, really quick and easy, particularly if you're making clothes and if you're using kind of jersey fabric. So it would cut off the edge, and it would sew the edge nice and neat, so you don't have any sort of raggedy kind of seams. So this is a really good value product. You do need to use special thread for it because of the way the fabric, the way the machine works. So having these sort of large, big spools of thread, you will always need either 3 or 4 spools of thread in your overlocker when you're using it.
Brilliant. And at that deal, you're going to get the 4 and you're just paying for 2. What a great deal. It's always worth stocking up on your overlocking thread. Transfer sheet, a brilliant deal on this, and we're going to see these in action. Let's have a look at what we've got for you. The transfer sheets and the transfer templates for you today. Let's have a look at it, and you're getting the cotton as well. You're getting the transfer sheets, you're getting fantasy, baby, pets and traveller, and then you're getting the embroidery threads, spring, summer, autumn and festive. $25.96, $32.88. It's half price today, 50% off. Look at that platinum price as well. Now, I'm wondering, and I'm sure you guys at home are wondering, how do transfer sheets work? What are they? Well, Becky, you've got something exciting lined up for you, haven't you, with the transfer sheets?
Super exciting. So you'll get them, they look like this, and on the very rear of them, they'll show you the different designs that we're going to be getting in here. So when you get them out, they just look like ordinary sheets of paper with these black designs on them. The best thing to do is to give them a little bit of a cut so you're not using the whole thing. So I'm going to cut one of these out. I'll just choose one of these little flowers here. And then you're going to take a piece of fabric. So this is just ordinary white cotton fabric that I've got here. I'll grab my iron. So I'll pop that here. So I'll give this a little bit of a, just check that's on. Yep. I'll give this a little bit of an iron first of all so it's nice and flat. Now the thing that you need to do here is not... Sorry. Bless you.
Sorry, that's all right. You did a great sneeze. You did 3 before the show, didn't you?
I did. I think it's when I feel comfortable, I sneeze.
Okay.
So take with that what you will.
Okay, I make people cups of tea and stuff, but you know, sneezing's fun. Craig was telling me once sneeze for...
Once a wish, twice a kiss. Yeah.
I found this out yesterday.
Yeah, and I often sneeze like 6 or 7 times.
What does that mean?
I can't remember. I'm sure somebody knows what the details was. So we've got the design here, and I'm going to pop it down on the fabric.
Yeah.
Now, what you need to do is make sure that you don't move it because it will blur the design. So if I just very gently do this. Now, the other thing I've found, if you haven't got an iron, I mean, who hasn't got an iron? But I found this works quite well with my hair straighteners.
What? Brilliant.
Well, when I was travelling, I didn't have an iron to hand.
Yeah.
So I had to use my hair straighteners to put that on there.
If you ask my mother, she probably said, I don't own an iron, because sometimes she'll go, are you wearing that shirt? It looks creased. And I made sure it wasn't creased this morning, Mother, if you're watching. She'll be going, that's not iron, that. I never iron. But then some people iron everything, don't they?
They do.
My nan irons pants.
Yeah, I have a friend that irons swimming costumes, which I think is a mistake. But you can see here, I've ironed a couple of... so you're nice and, smooth. I mean, I just find that I'm so big that everything stretches out anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, some people iron everything, but I don't. So you can see here you've got the design that's just come through. Now, it doesn't matter that it's not quite as dark on one side or the other. That doesn't make any difference because you're going to be using that as the template for you to stitch on it. So included in here also are details about how you can sew, how you can embroider on here. Now, one thing that is worth knowing, is when you're sewing, it's ideal when you're doing embroidery to put them on an embroidery hoop. Now, an embroidery hoop looks like this. So this is one that's been designed with, we've stitched together already. And you pull everything nice and tight so it becomes like a drum. So you should be able to sort of hear it bang when you tap it like this, and this will hold everything nice and taut for you, and then you would stitch on top of that, and then obviously we've just used this as a way of designing and showing off this this piece of embroidery. So you could use your hoop for that, but you could also use it for just putting on your bag. Now we've got these fantastic bag templates here. Wouldn't they look amazing if you're going to do some embroidery on those? You could use some plain fabrics and you just embroider all over the top. So if I show you some of the samples that we've got of the embroidery, you can see the kind of thing that we've done. So let's have a look. This is part of the traveller one. So we've just done a little, kind of a little travelling wallet, and we've embroidered the bits and pieces over here. So you can see adventure awaits just here. Then we've got this one, which is, oh, this is so beautiful. Look at all of these. Look at those. This is the baby one. Oh, isn't that lovely? I wish I had a baby to make it for. But you can see all the different techniques and different types of embroidery we've put on here. And it can really sort of make something so much more personal. Now, you've got plenty of different designs in these packs. So if I show you, this is the one that I was using earlier. So this is a spring collection. So if I just quickly flick through, you can see all the different designs we've got here. We've also got letters. I've cut one of those out, which I was doing earlier on today. But you can see all of these, and you're getting plenty, and that's just in one pack. Now this one in particular, so this is the pets one. which I thought was just lovely, with these little cats asleep on here. But then look at that embroidery here. You've got that whole little line of, little are they little cats? They are little cats looking over a wall at you, which actually would be quite frightening in real life, I think. But they don't have posable thumbs, do they? So
we've all seen the film Cats. We don't need to relive that.
But lots of different things you can do. And as we were saying before, this is, this new year we're talking about trying a new craft. So these are an inexpensive way of you still starting and getting an idea for embroidery. You just need some, plain white cotton in order to sew it on, and you're going to be getting the threads as well.
Absolutely. What a great little deal as well. Talking about ironing, loads of you got in touch and went, actually, George, I stand corrected. Shaida, I said I do iron all my uniforms every day, George. Nothing like a nurse looking untidy in her uniforms. That's very true. I mean, if you did get on a plane and the pilot had a scruffy uniform on, you wouldn't feel safe. Kathy Myers, I used to iron bed sheets. Loads did that. Mary on the socials, the cat in the embroidery hoop is so sweet. What a nice direction. Great for little birthdays if you've made that for somebody, or Christmas. Pam on the socials, George, I'm in a small rental cottage at the moment, so I'm using my threader's tool tray to stick the car, shed and laundry keys in as well as some crafty tools. That way I don't lose them. I love it when we bring something like that. It reminds me of Totally Tiffany, how you guys use all those different bags that she creates for whatever you need them for. That's the same with the tool tidy. But the embroidery transfers and cotton collection is on a great deal today. You're getting the 4 different embroidery patterns. You are getting the fantasy, the baby, the pets and the travellers, and then you're also getting the threads as well. Spring, summer, autumn and winter as well. All priced at $25.96, $32.88, but incredible platinum price. Remember, extra 20% off if you're platinum in Club Inspire. £20.77, $26.30. We've got some great deals and brand new launches for you today as well, including our bag making templates and the hardware collection. It's a great deal and you guys are loving it as well. We've got the 2 different bags for you here to make as well today, plus you're getting the hardware collection as well. Can you believe it at that incredible price today? $44.99. $61.95 as well. It's got the Salisbury crossover bag and the Cambridge carry-all. 20% off on this bundle. Remember, you can buy things individually, you can buy them separately on the website, but the best deal you're going to get is if you are buying them. Look at the size of the things that you can make with this. I mean, this is a bag. It is huge on that as well today. That is absolutely massive. All the pockets, and you've got the clips as well. Like we were saying as well, these little clips that you're going to be making are going to look great as well. You've got the poppers as well, so when you open it up inside, you can make something so deep. I could wear this. I could wear this as a dress. I'm not going to lie. I could wear it as a backpack, like a turtle. Whatever you fancy. That's how big it is as well. And, I mean, you don't have to. And as well, you're also getting this as well, the other design bag as well, with the strap as well, the Salisbury as well. That is coming within this bundle. Like we've said, you can buy them individually. However, the deal that you see on screen is going to get you everything that you need. You need the tools. You'll also get the hardware collection. That alone is worth the price. Brand new. It's already launching, and we are selling everything with a discount already. It's incredible how much we're doing it. Also as well today, we've got new fabrics for you as well. You're loving the fabrics. They are flying out. Guys, they are selling out. They're not selling out, but they are going to sell out. Let me tell you that for free. Fabrics always do. There's one thing we do well here at Crafters, and that is bringing brand new fabrics, great quality, unique designs. Let's take a look at the Lewis & Irwin Wintertide. And no, Irene, not Irwin. Lewis & Irwin, that's the lawyers, isn't it? Lewis & Irene, the Wintertide. Now, I know it's gone past Christmas, but we're still in the winter. We are in the UK because I'm not going to lie to you, it's blinking freezing at some days. So we've got some great deals for you. Let me show you these as well. Brand new, 100% cotton. We'll start here with the gold metallic pears and cream. 30% of the stock has already gone. Do you see that? Do you like what I did there? 30% of the stock has already gone in there today. That is the gold metallic pears on cream. Now, I'm holding this out, and I just want to know, this may not be the length that you're paying for. I think it is. I think this is what you're paying for. £6.99, $10.49. That is what you're paying for. We've also got as well, Georgina's gone, I like that shot where you unroll them out. Perfect. I'll have to fold them all back up as well, won't I? But I'll do it. I'll do it just because, you know, I feel fancy. She feels fancy today. She'll do it. You ready? Drum roll. This is ta-da. This is where everything's going to go off as well. That is gold metallic pears on red. That is £6.9.99, $10.49. That incredible platinum price as well. 40% of the stock has already gone on that one. We've also, you can get fed up with this by the end of it. This.
Tomatoey colour, that one, isn't it? That tomatoey colour.
Yes, the tomato. Really... It is like a tomato colour. Yes. Sorry, I'm tomato colour. I've knocked them. Oh, they're all out of order now. You've asked this, Georgie. This is your own fault. Now, right. There is, right, it's not hard to put one on top of the other. They're 100% cotton. 100% cotton, silky smooth these, soft to the touch. Right, thanks for telling me. Right, we've got the copper metallic blues on pears on dark blue. 20% of the stock has already gone, $6.99, $10.49. Remember that platinum price, all priced at that price today. Then we've also got as well for you, this one. I'm sweating on this one. Here we are. Now you start it now, don't say it's taking time, because this is, you wanted them unfurling, and I'm going to unfurl every one of them. Gold metallic flowers on cream.
I think it's important for people to see them as a whole,
yes.
And I think we had that last week. People like to see the fabric as a whole.
Ignore the creases, it's just been folded up. You line the creases out. 35% of the stock has already gone. Then we've also, let's give me arms to stretch them. Probably to the gym since you. No, don't patronise me with your round of applause at the end of this. Right, here it is. Again, the gold metallic flowers on green, $6.99, $10.49. Platinum price again. What a brilliant deal. Now, what's our stock on this one? For a quarter of the stock has already gone. This one, like a little flag, aren't I? Then we've also got this one, the copper cream. If I knock this pack shot over as well, don't have a go at me on this one. Right, no, you will do feel bad, Georgina. Copper metallic on cream, again, is one of the most populars. Half the stock has already gone on this one. See, that's what happened. This is not available. This is not available, this material. This is available. £6.99, $10.49, again, a great deal. Then, I love all this range. I mean, this is beautiful. Now we're doing every single one of them. There we are. Here it is. There it is. The dark blue, the copper... 30% of the stock has gone on the copper metallic on dark blue. And then also, you all right, you're keeping up? And then as well, we've also got this one for you as well. This is the best seller. 60% of the pear hearts and cream with gold metallic, 60% of the stock has already gone. Someone is asking where the fabric is from in the bag you showed, not which one. We're not sure. Where the bag I showed, what fabric's that? Do we know?
I don't know.
We'll do a bit of research. We'll try and find out for you. In the meantime, let's show you some other great fabrics that you can make that bag from. We've also got as well the light blue, copper metallic. There it is. Look at that. Half the stock has gone. That's $6.99, $10.49. I was doing magic last night. If you were watching Cartload, I was doing magic. I will redo it for you quite quickly. Magic. Back on the close, George. Back on the close. Oh, back together. Right, and as well, last but not least, we've also, don't waste my evenings, we've also got the dark blue with the copper metallic as well. 45% of the stock has already gone on that for you as well. That's it. That's it. It's done. That's it. Now my fabric's done. Right, that's it. Look at the mess. Look at the mess I've made now. I've got to sort all this out here as well. We're going to look at as well builder blocks as well. Let me show you the builder blocks. Their letters, their numbers. It is half price today, guys. $34.99, $44.97. Everything is in there. And I'd like to point out, I used a Gemini machine today to create some squares from this. This is priced today, half price. It's a great deal. Becky, this is what I always say with certain products, a staple of crafting. This is a staple, isn't it?
It is. I mean, if you've ever used the builder block system before, this fits in seamlessly with the other builder block systems. But actually, this can be used totally on its own. Now, the key thing about, you know, these sort of builder block alphabet dies, people would be thinking of a quilt to make for a child with the alphabet on. That would be like the main thing that I would assume that you could use that for. But you can also do numbers, and you can also do shapes in there as well, so sort of flowers and hearts and that kind of thing. And it just uses squares, rectangles and triangles. So if I show you what you're going to get inside your box, so these all sort of fit in. Now, I was saying earlier on today, when I tidied up my craft room,
yeah.
I didn't really. I just tidied up one shelf, and it's a shelf that I put all my builder blocks on because it looks so nice with everything sort of laid out there, and I've got all these different shapes. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I've tidied up my craft room. Other people would disagree, mainly my family.
Yeah.
So you can see here, you've got all your different shapes here, and you've got your little map, your little road map that shows you what they're all called. So whether they are a quarter square triangle, a rectangle, an extra small square, they're all detailed in here. So you're going to be getting your booklet in here. Now this is, if you've used these before, perhaps you've sort of found them, they're handy to have, but not necessary. When you're building a block.
Yeah.
But actually for the letters and the numbers, they are super useful, and you do have to sort of check them because you're sort of dividing everything up. It's as if you've got a piece of graph paper and you are creating, you're drawing everything out using little squares. It's almost like you're doing everything in pixels. So it is very important that you do sort of read these through. So it will show you here what kind of size blocks you can do. So the largest block we do in this is a 12-inch block, and the smallest one is a 6-inch block.
Yeah.
So it will show you what size of the die to use by looking at the booklet in here and then looking across to your box. So for example, letter A, you would need, for the background, you need 11 squares and 2 half-square triangles. Those are the little ones here. And then for the letter, you're going to need 12 squares and 2 half-square triangles, those little ones there. So there'll all be different variations of those 3 different shapes, the rectangle, the square and the triangle. So as you walk through further on, it will show you all these different letters, and then you will get to the numbers. You will also have shapes in here like question marks, a hashtag, quotation marks and all those kinds of things. So you can really make a really sort of personal piece of work for people. And actually I thought these would be really nice if you were going to be doing kind of bunting. You could do bunting as square, you don't have to do them as triangles, or you could do them as a block and then cut them down afterwards. But you could spell out all sorts of different things. Obviously you could make quilts or cushions with people's initials on it, bags, there's all sorts of different things you can do with these. And then as you go further through the book, you'll see that there's other shapes that you can be making here as well. So these for me are quite sort of iconic shapes that you would often find at the corners of a quilt. So if you've got like what I term an heirloom quilt, a kind of traditional quilt, you might have blocks a little bit like this or these ones, and then often you would have these sort of flowers at the corners, or maybe the hearts at the corners of those blocks or those quilts as well. So there's so many different things you can do with this, and it is just squares and triangles and rectangles. So I'm going to start by cutting some of these out. So I'm going to be using my my Gemini machine. I'll just get some fabric. So I'm using the fabric that has been so popular today.
Yes.
So this beautiful one, and I've also got some of this goldy coloured one here.
Just fold that up.
And I've got a little bit of white cotton fabric here as well that I'm going to use. So I want to, I'm going to be using the squares at this size, which are the large squares. So I know that I need to take the large squares from here, and I also need the large quarter square triangles, which are the I think the large square quarter triangles. Let me just check. I'm going to be doing the heart here. Half square triangles is actually what I need for the background. So I'm going to do some of those in the white. So I just get those out with my crazy nails.
What colour nails have you got?
They're not coloured, but they are. Well, I don't have many nails, and I have them done, so they look nice. But
I only have 10 nails on my fingers.
Do you? Just 10?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
You just went, I don't have many nails as well. Do you ever,
well, I don't have long nails.
Right, okay.
Some people have fabulous nails. I've never had good hands or good nails, unfortunately. I blame my mum. I'm sure she'd be delighted about that.
Yeah? Did she get rid of them, or?
Yeah, she cut them off when I was a baby, when I was naughty.
Yeah.
There we go. So I'm going to cut some triangles out of the white. So I'm going to do, I can do a couple there. Might even be able to fit 3 onto that piece of fabric. And then I'm going to cut some squares out of the other fabric here. So if I fold those over a couple of times, And they go through, they'll go through any die cutting machine. These are the multimedia dies.
Yeah.
So they're a little bit thicker than the ones we'd use for paper craft. But we were in the show earlier today, we were saying that you could absolutely cut them from card and from paper if that's what you wanted to do.
And that different colour on the dies represents, because obviously most of our dies are silver, but that coppery colour means that they are multimedia, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And they're a little bit, they're a bit deeper than the other ones, but they're not, you know, if you press down on them, we don't recommend that you give them to children, but if you press down them, they're not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
It's putting them through the machine that cuts the fabric. So we're going to use a little bit of tape.
Michelle's just put, I'm about to start a memory t-shirt quilt for one of my daughters, and these alphabet dies would be great for adding her name and the word memories. They really would. Like you said, like we say this about paper craft and soft crafting, these will be a staple, and that half price, price, that's the word, half price, you'll get a great saving. Half price offer, thank you. And remember, it says 20p, and you go, well, how do you make the alphabet? All the triangles, all the loads of you watching on YouTube as well. Remember, comment below, we'd love to say hello to you. If you've got any questions as well, let us know whereabouts in the world you are watching. We'd love to say hello to you today. Remember, you can get social in the usual places. Comment below on Facebook, YouTube, or send us a message, email. We always love to see as well what you've been making. You can email us here in the studio so we can see what you've been making. We'll try and get some of them. If you get any pictures in today, you can email the same place as always, studio@crafterscompanion.com, and we'll try and get some of those pictures in as well, or .co.uk, should I say. Email us, and we'd love to see some of your pictures as well. So, I've got something to confess today, ladies and gentlemen. I used a Gemini for the first time today, and I sort of went, I've never actually put anything through and set it all up and done anything, and I made little squares. That's right, I made squares from the Gemini, using that wonderful fabric. So, you know, it's beautiful fabric, soft cotton. Someone did ask actually about the fabric, because it is 100% cotton, before it's used, should they pre-wash it?
I always pre-wash my fabric, but generally speaking, there's always a little bit of shrinkage. So I would say, that would be my recommendation. I always give it a bit of a wash first.
Perfect.
And also there's often a little bit of dressing in the fabric.
Yeah.
So in order for it to look nice and sort of sharp and, when it's being sold, then, there's often like a little bit of spray starch in there. So I always think it's better to get rid of that anyway.
Lovely. Thank you. That was Michelle asking that.
So I've cut out those shapes there. So did you enjoy your first foray into die cutting?
I did. I'm not going to lie. I felt powerful. I felt strong. I felt...
Invincible.
Invincible.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, fact,
this is what die cutting can do for you.
Do you know what I mean? And we've got some great deals from them, Geminis at the moment. Half price on the Gemini Juniors here in the UK. Unfortunately, you guys in the States, you've sold us out of those. Head to the website. You can see it on launch show later on. Yes, of course. We've got them back in. They were on Cartlow last night. The Rose Gold Gemini Junior UK. Only on those. Head to the website. They were selling, and once they've gone on the colours, once the rose gold ones have gone, they've gone. It's so shiny, it is ridiculous. Right, but we are looking at the builder block here. So we've got our letters. What letter are we making again?
Oh, we're making a heart.
Oh yeah, I was listening.
We're going to do a heart.
It's because I had to fold up 25 metres worth of fabric. That's why. So I had to concentrate on folding up.
I think you're lucky it's only cotton, because if it's something like denim, your arms would be really, really sore. You're very good at it. You can come to my house and help fold up pieces of fabric.
I've got to see a man about a dog later on, so I can't.
Because neither of my children will do it. They're like, no, I'm not doing that. It's not something I want to do, which I think is rude. Rude, rude, rude. So you can see here, I've just put those together as a sort of rough idea. So you can see how these two areas with basically you're making everything into squares. So if you've got a triangle, you'll have another triangle on the back because you're making a square block. So I've got some that I've already started over here. So what I will do is I will put these together. So what I'm doing now is I've already done most of this heart. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this piece in, which is the squares all in one colour, and then I'm going to put the whole thing together. So when you start sewing, when you've got all your squares together, you want to work in rows going across. And then once you put all your rows you then sew your rows together, and that's the same with all of those blocks. No matter what kind of shape you're doing, whether it's a letter or a number, that's how you work. So you're using the same, what am I talking about? The same seam allowance all the way through. So 1/4 inch seam allowance, which is what we always have. So I'm just putting the 2 pieces of fabric together, and then I'll sew them with a straight edge. Straight stitch is the word I was looking for.
Straight stitch sewing edge. You were saying earlier, go back, when you first used a sewing machine at school, didn't you get injured?
Yeah, the thing is, it wasn't the first time I'd used a sewing machine.
Oh, okay.
This is the embarrassing thing.
Right, okay.
It was when I went to college. It was my first day at college, and I was doing textiles.
Yeah.
And I caught the needle of the sewing machine in my finger, and I tried to sort of move it away, and I ended up jamming it in between my nail. It was really painful. And, you know, it's just embarrassing. It's your first day. It's the last thing you want to do. And I had to go to A&E to have a tetanus jab. So embarrassing. And they said to me, have you ever used a sewing machine before? And I was like, yeah. Since I was like 6. So that was mortifying. But, you know, these things do happen, don't they?
Absolutely, we've all done it before.
Exactly.
We've all done that.
You know, you just have to be a little bit careful. You know, and I think it's one of those things, I often have something playing in my craft room when I'm working, but I can't have anything on the television that I haven't watched before, because otherwise I get distracted, and then, you know, you stop concentrating.
Yeah.
I tend to listen to audiobooks or a podcast.
What podcast are you listening to?
I've been listening to the ones, they're called Heists by Michael Caine, and they are real life sort of interviews with people who have committed like big heists. There's like a jewellery one or a diamond one, and he interviews the people that have done those things, and also the police officers and the detectives that have you know, discovered it, and they're really quite interesting. You know, he's sort of perfectly positioned, isn't he, Michael Caine, to be a villain, and
he is good. I've been listening to, I like The Office, the American Office.
Oh yeah.
And they do, 2 of the ladies who are on the show did a podcast about it called The Office Ladies, and they talk about each episode in detail. And yeah, a bit of an Office fan. I prefer the USA version than the British version.
Do you?
Yeah.
So I've not watched the US version, but obviously the iconic version, or iconic scene in the UK one is the dance.
I can do the dance.
Does he do the dance?
He doesn't do the dance. I can do the dance. George, get this ready. Come on.
We need the music though.
Yeah, do all the dances, do me on choreography and everything. I just love if someone's walked past them and somebody doing that. Great. Right, anyway, back to sewing.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So this is the top part of the heart. So I'm going to sew that to the next part here. So you can see I've just, you know, if you give them a bit of an iron is probably the best way of doing them. And one of the important things is, because they're all squares, you want to try and get them to match up as much as you possibly can. But don't worry if it doesn't match. I would suggest that if you're going to be doing this for the first time, do it with a patterned fabric, so it won't notice if they don't match exactly. That is not the reason why I chose a patterned fabric. I can hear you ask, but that's because we've got patterned fabric on the show.
Yes. I love it. Loads you get in touch, loads of deals in here, just under 40 minutes left now of Softer Side Live today. Remember, coming up for you at 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. East Coast time. It's a launch day with myself and Craig launching those beautiful dies. And don't forget, I'm back tomorrow with Play Your Crafts Right with Jan, and then Ben's going to be here. It's a busy day tomorrow. We've got HSM preview as well tomorrow. It's so much is happening. Brand new shows this week. So Becky, a very important question for you. Obviously, this is our first time working together. You know, what did people say about me before you met me? What did they say? Oh, that George, what did they say about me?
I don't think I'm allowed to say on TV. Sorry.
Forget it, I'm going. Forget this.
Nothing at all. Everyone was very complimentary about you.
Oh, that's good. Everyone outside just looked at him and was like, what has he done? What has he done? Right, I'm just going to... You carry on, I'm just going to tidy up, guys. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see.
Well, I can ask the same question. What did people say about me?
Well, I met you briefly before Christmas.
We did.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, Becky's nice. I like Becky. It's always a good laugh.
Excellent. Good. I'll give you that 50 quid that I agreed to pay you later. Yeah.
Perfect. I'm just tidying up because I am not wrecking the joint. Can't get
Right.
it. The guys put things on these things really perfectly, and I come and do it, and it's like, this did not look like that when it first came in there. Right, just gonna leave that there, looking nice.
So I can then show you, so I've done the very top of my heart, and then this is the bottom part, so I'm going to sew those together so you can see how effective that is. Now I'm using the large squares, but you could use the even larger ones, or you could use the really tiny ones. Now I would say with the really tiny ones, you've got to be accurate, and that is an important thing, and that's one of the great things about having a die that's going to be cutting those shapes, because you take away that fear that you're not going to quite get it cut exactly right. And when you've got multiple squares here, even if you're a millimetre out on each one of those, by the time you get to the end, you're going to be significantly out.
Yeah.
So this is why they are so useful for you. They're such a useful tool for people who are doing patchwork. And you can start doing things that you perhaps in the past you've been a bit reluctant to do because you think, if that goes wrong, I'm not great at cutting things, or, I'm not great at using a rotary cutter. Well, my mum personally won't use a rotary cutter. She finds it too difficult.
Really?
Yeah, she finds it she doesn't really have the movement in her shoulder, so she tends to cut with scissors. Well, anyone will tell you cutting fabric with scissors is very difficult to get accurate cuts every time. So this is why our builder block and our dies are really useful. So I'm going to sew this piece together, so we should get I'm going to say a perfect heart, because I'm going to be positive.
Well, I think you will. Michelle asks, though, about the builder box die sizes. Are the dies are they all, let me start this again. Are all the builder block dies sized with the seam allowance included, or should we size one up level to get the desired
they've
seam?
all got a 1/4 inch seam allowance taken into account.
Perfect.
So yeah, we've done that with all of the builder block dies, and also with the other patchwork dies that we do have as well. So yeah, we have thought about that.
See, we're clever. We're looking after you guys.
Exactly.
Anne Doubleday has said, I also used the builder blocks to add my grandson's name to it on a vehicle quilt. That sounds lovely.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Sounds cute. I do like that. I'm just looking at all the different designs you can make. Which one's the most complicated letter, would you say? I don't think they're any that complicated at all, are they? There's none.
No, I mean, I think actually if I show you the heart in a moment, that's probably the most complicated in the points that you've got there.
Yeah.
But they're all much of a muchness, to be honest. I've seen some great quilts using this kind of idea of squares and triangles, but for they've used sort of like kind of superhero faces, so they're very sort of stylized, and that would be a really good option for you. So once you've got all those squares and triangles, you could effectively cut them out of card, and then sort of almost make a puzzle, couldn't you, to put it together? Yeah. So where I was saying probably the most difficult points are here, where you've got hopefully, maybe if I show you on this point here. So you've got 4 triangles here, not perfectly sewn together. So this is probably where you've got a point on something. That's probably the most difficult place you'll be working. So if I show you on the postage stamp, for example, you've got lots of these little points. They're probably the most difficult ones to do. But as for the actual letters, I mean, you can see they are pretty much, they're very simple, and they are just sort of squares and triangles. They're, because they're sort of kind of like a stylized letter. Obviously, once you've got these, we've only used the Roman letters. We've used the letters that we were using in the UK alphabet. But there's nothing to stop you from using these to manipulate and to create different letters. Greek alphabet, or sort of French words with accents and that kind of thing. You've got the options here. You've got the ability to be able to do that with all of these different dies.
Absolutely, and even because I speak German, the German umlauts. There you are, you see. Yeah, do what you want with them. I once on the show had the German stamps, and I got very excited. I was there trying to translate them all and everything. Guys, a great deal, half price on the builder block. It's a great deal and so versatile. It's a staple of your crafting. $34.99, $44.97. Becky is just warming her heart up for us now. Here on, isn't that lovely? Brings a tear to your eye.
That's very
Brings a tear
good.
to your eye.
I'm impressed.
I see. I should do it full time. This job, I think sometimes I should take it up professionally. Look at Becky's heart. She's got a lovely heart. A lot of love for us in that heart. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I do love that.
And this fabric's lovely, and that, you know, because we've got lots of different shapes and movement in there, it doesn't look awkward having those different pieces put together. Yeah. Lovely.
Great stuff, guys. Loads for you to come up. Just over half an hour left here on Softer Side Live. Loads of you are brand new to us this week on Crafters TV, and a big hello to you. It's great to have you. We keep talking about our Club Inspire and the great discounts that we have for you, but if you sat there going, well, George, this is my first time watching Softer Side Live, what are you on about? Well, here, take a look at this.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Quick Buy, all your crafty must-haves in a flash. Put away your tape measure and fabric scissors. The Threader's fabric cutter offers accuracy and precision with every cut. This handy tool slices through fabric in a guillotine style. Its ergonomic design features a comfortable and protective handle, so it's safe and easy to use whether you're right or left-handed. Its 45mm rotary blade will cut up to 6 layers of fabric at a time, so your sewing, quilting, and upholstery project times are cut down to size. It's equipped with a measuring guide in metric and imperial for a perfectly accurate cut every time. The built-in grid ruler has 30-degree, 45-degree, and 60-degree angle lines, so you can cut fabric on any angle, including the bias. Quick Buy, all your crafty must-haves in a flash.
Yes, welcome back to Crafters TV. It's a Softer Side of Life. Happy Friday, and we're brought to you by Crafters Companion. My name's George Akid. Just under, should I say, half an hour left on our Softer Side of Life. If you're brand new to us, welcome. Every Friday we take 2 hours to celebrate everything Softcraft, and we've got some great deals for you today. Joined by the wonderful Becky. You can hear her sewing away in the background, beavering away. There she is. Loads of stuff for you coming up in the show. Half an hour left. Listen, head to the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.eu. You'll see Softer Side of Life. Shop the show. You can see everything that we've got on sale for you today. Remember, loads more stuff coming up for you today. 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. East Coast time. Myself and Craig are going to join us for our launch day. Talking launch days, brand new products for you later, brand new products for you now, including these wonderful fabrics, which will stay folded. They are brand new fabrics today, being launched, and they are flying off the shelves. Loads of different designs for you. £6.99, $10.49. Let's take another look at the wonderful designs that we've got for you here today. We're starting first of all with the gold metallic pears on cream. It's that beautiful shiny. A third of the stock has gone. £5.59 on platinum, $8.39. We've also got the wonderful gold metallic pears on red. A third of the stock has already gone on there. You can see them wonderful pears shining. Then we've also got the copper metallic pears on the dark blue, that beautiful colour there for you as well. Then we've got the gold metallic flowers on cream. There we are. 35% of the stock has already gone on that. Then we've got the gold metallic flowers on green. Quarter of the stock has already gone on these three today. Then this one here, one of the most popular ones, it's the copper metallic on cream. 60% of the stock has already gone. Then we've got the copper metallic on dark blue. And Ben Mosby, third of that has already gone. Then we've also got the gold pears on the hearts. There we are. How much? 70% of the stock has gone. That is the most popular today. 70% of the stock has already gone. If you want it, get it today. Then we've also got this, the wonderful, on the 60% of this has already gone. It's so good, you can't pick it up. It's there. It's the beautiful, wonderful copper pears on dark light blue, shall I say. Half the stock, on that 60% of that stock, and on this one, I'll unfold one for you because I'm feeling generous. This is beautiful. It's the pear hearts on dark blue with copper metallic. All priced at £6.99, $10.49. Just look at me. Look at me folding everything up. Guys, loads of you get in touch with us today. Keep commenting below. Any questions, we'll try and get them answered for you as well. Let's take a look at this as well. Brand new launch today for you today on the fabric plates and the hardware. They are making you some brilliant bags and some brilliant designs. You're getting two different design bags. You've got the Cambridge Carrywell bag and you're also getting the Salisbury crossover bag. Dana asked how the fabric plate's different. I think that means the Gemini plates. I'll talk to you about those a little bit later on. We'll try and get fabric plates in for you. But the deal on this one is this. You've got the two bag designs and you've also got the hardware designs. I'm just going to pick it back up. Nobody will notice. Shh. There we are. You've got the D-clips and you've also got the rings as well. You've also got the foot studs and you've also got the clasps as well. That is everything there. $44.99, $61.95. If you buy the bundle, you're saving yourself 20%, and look at that platinum price as well. It is all available individually for you as well on the website. Let's have a look at, you can buy the bags collection. The bag collection by themselves is just a beautiful price of, let me bring it, drum roll, $16.98, $22, saving yourself 15%. 4 elements of that, you're getting the 2 different bundles. Here it comes for you as well. There you are, 4 different elements. These are the rose gold elements that we're talking about as well. You can buy these individually. These are better. Let's take a closer look at them. What you're getting is you're getting the foot studs there at the top that look like a little mushroom. You're getting the handmade, you're getting the D-clip, and then you're getting the swivel clip as well. Working together. £14.40, $21. Look at that platinum price, saving yourself 15% as well. You're getting 2 of the hooks, you're getting 6 of the feet, 2 of the tags, and 6 D-rings as well. They also come in a rainbow colour as well, a rainbow metallic. You see it there, 1866, 25.30, saving yourself 15%. But the best deal you're going to get is if you buy the bundle with everything in. You're going to get all the clips, all the clasps in the rose gold and the rainbow, plus as well, you're getting the fabric wear collection as well. A beautiful collection, and you guys are loving it. $44.99, $61.95. You've seen it being used today, but I think it's important we take another look on how to use this set because it's a great set. Now, don't worry, we're not going to leave you high and dry. All the instructions are available inside the pack, so you're going to get everything that you need to create something beautiful, like the wonderful bags that you've seen today. But Becky, this set is just perfect, isn't it? Because it's just a great little set to allow us to create something amazing.
It is, because actually, you know, if you want to start making some bags, it's a little bit awe-inspiring when you look at all the different designs that you can look online. This takes you through step by step, excuse me, fog in my throat, takes you through step by step how to make these. And by having all the hardware included in this pack, it means that you can really get started and produce something. One of my bugbears is I start making something and I realise actually I haven't got the bits and pieces I need to finish it off. And like everybody, I've got a whole room full of unfinished products or projects because I haven't had quite the right bits and pieces to do them. And having this hardware in there with this really beautiful rainbow design, this rainbow colour and this rose gold colour, which is just such a key colour at the moment and is going to go with everything, is really, really good value. So when you get your templates, this is how they will look. They are these sort of large designs, they're sort of plastic, and they have little gaps in between them in order for you to use your fabric pen or your tailor's chalk to mark those on there. And they'll show you exactly what to cut and how many to cut of everything. So if I show you this piece here, so this is a piece of lining that I cut out. So I would have put my piece of fabric over here, and I would have folded it in half. So you have a fold line, and just put that together like that. And so I would have placed my piece of fabric here and then used my fabric pen. Actually, I used tailor's chalk on this because obviously it's blue, it's difficult to see. And then I cut around the edge. So with the main panel, you would cut 2 from the outer fabric, 2 from the lining fabric, 2 from the wadding, and 2 from the interfacing. Now, we were talking earlier on about the kinds of interfacing and wadding and those kinds of things. If you've not made bags before, these are the things that you put in between your lining and your fabric in order to give some structure to your bags. Obviously, some bags have more of a structure than others. So with the large hold-all that you've got over there, there's more structure in that one than there is in the one that I've got here. It's just a little bit more flimsy, a little bit more relaxed. And it's entirely up to you the kind of thing you want to use. There are some things that you can use which are almost like a foam that creates a very rigid kind of bag, and you just have to have a look and see what works for you. With the ones that we've got here, we've got different types of designs for them. So if I show you what they look like, this is the hold-all which we've got, which hasn't got a lot of structure to it. It hasn't got a lot of wadding or heavy interfacing in it. It's quite sort of slouchy. So you can see if we were putting we're just having it as it is and empty, it sort of flops down. Whereas if you had a bag with more structure, with more sort of wadding inside, it'd be a little bit thicker. So if I show you the other design, you can see this is whilst it's a different design, it's a very different kind of shape to bag. It's more rigid. And this is to do with the kind of interfacing and wadding you're going to be using. With these, we've just used general cotton, but obviously if you're going to be using something like a denim or a leather or a suede, they're going to have different properties and different types of things that you would need to do. So just bear that in mind when you're using and cutting it. So if I show you some of the other things on the templates.
Yes, please.
You've got the details of the pockets. So the pockets on the top of the bag, we just go here. So if I show you here, you've got these 2 pockets here.
Love these.
And I think this is really handy. These bags are really useful. You could pop your water bottle in here. That would work really well. And actually that large bag would be really useful as a baby changing bag, wouldn't it?
Child bags.
Because you know, if you've got kids, you know you have to take everything you've ever owned wherever you go, as well as changes of clothes for yourselves in case something happens. So these shapes here show the bag templates or the pocket templates you're going to be using, and you've also got the templates for the tags on the bag. So those are these little pieces here. With this strip here, it just asks you to cut a strip of fabric, and that's when having that junior shape creator would be really useful, because you could then fold your fabric up, cut it with one strip, and then you've done it all together. It's very, very simple. So on the other sheet of plastic, you can see here you've got your zip tabs and also the details of the pocket lining, which I showed how to do that earlier. So they're very, very simple to do, and these are going to last. These aren't paper patterns, and
No.
sometimes, you know, even when if you're doing dressmaking, I find once you've unopened that paper pattern, there is no way that's going back in that bag and looking nice. It just doesn't happen. So these are going to last, and it's going to be a good opportunity for you to start having a go at making something. Perhaps you've not made bags before, but we hold your hand throughout this, and we've got so many photographs and details about how to make them. They're very, very simple to do, and in a weekend you could make both of those bags no problem at all.
That is absolutely right. Talking about the firmness of those patterns, Rosalind on Facebook, love these templates so much, easier than using paper patterns, and you're bang on right there. They are a great design. Remember, they are plastic, wipe clean if you're using the erasable markers. Remember, we've got loads of deals for you in Save a Stitch as well. Let's take a closer look at all the deals. Am I showing? Do you want me to see these? Shall I show you the linens, or are we going to do it on the pictures? Let's show them. Forget it, let's show them. That's it, right. I'm getting ready, get limbered up for the linen. I'm going down, I'm back. I'm going to unfold it for you because I'm feeling generous. All right, Georgina? I'm feeling generous on the unfolding. Because that is the most anticlimactic thing I have ever seen. However, this is the linen. It's beautiful as always. Now, we love a bit of linen. You're getting this in the deal. You're buying two, you're getting one for three, saving yourself over 30%. I ask it again, Becky, when would you use linen?
I would make some napkins or a table runner out of this linen. It's probably quite a good length actually to do a table runner. We could do some embroidery on the back, or you could insert some of our fantastic fabric that we've got on the show in there as well.
Absolutely. We've also got as well the Enchanted Forest, the 4-piece half-metre bundle. Now, you're getting the 4 different fabrics in here as well, half-metre bundles. Every material is half bundle, but don't forget as well, you've got the ribbon. I think that's always important. You get that as well. People use that in their designs as well, whether you're making a washcloth or something like that. $11.99, $13.97, half price on these, and that incredible platinum price as well. Which one's your favourite, Becky? Which of these fabrics is your favourite?
Do you know, I really like that creamy, the second one down. That sort of like creamy colour, and with the pink as well. I think they look really lovely.
Really nice indeed. More great deals for you as well. Hello, how you doing? We've also got the cork fabric as well. Now, when we say cork, we don't just mean like, you know, pop cork. These are the cork fabrics. They're cotton backed. Now, you've got different designs for you. You've got the forest, you've got the dark chocolate, and you've got the royal blue as well. $29.98, $43.98. You're buying two, you're getting one for free. $23.98 on the platinum, £22.98 on the pounds, $35. Let me start this again. On the platinum price, £23.98, alternatively $35.18. Now, when we say cotton backed fabrics, cotton back cork, what are we meaning by that, Becky, on the cotton back cork?
It's cork with a cotton back.
All right.
No,
right, I do the jokes, you, Becky.
That wasn't really a joke, was it? No, it's not cork. I mean, I always think of cork as in a cork board. It's not like that. It's sort of like a cork effect kind of fabric. So it's really good for making bags and wallets. I think you would have seen in shows before, we've done these really great little travel wallets and things like that, and that's absolutely perfect for it.
Absolutely. We've got quilting clips, 100 of the quilting clips. Ooh, quilting clips. On that price there, you're paying for 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you're paying for. And then we're feeling generous, we're going to chuck another 6 in there for you as well. $19.96, $27.80. A great little addition to any collection. Becky, I know that you love a quilting clip, don't you?
I do. They're so useful. I've used them for... And sometimes if I'm at home and I can't find a hairband, I tend to clip up my hair with them in a kind of 90s kind of pop star type of way. You know, there's so many different things you can use them for. But yeah, for bag making, they're really, really useful. No one's finding photos, I can assure you of that.
We've also got the Tool Tidy collection as well. I love this, and do you know what I love more about it? It's the way it feels. Ooh, it's all rubbery, it feels really good. It's $9.99 dollars, and same on the platinum, £7.99, $7.99. You can put whatever you want in there, thinking much not just for soft crafts. You can put whatever you need in there, whether it be pens, tools, whatever you want. Wonderful Trees will say she puts her keys in there at the minute. It's a great little addition, not just for soft craft as well. What else have we got? What else can I show you today? There's so much with you. The thread, yes, the overlooking thread. Let's have a look at that. You're paying for 2, you're getting 2 for free. I've got 1 here for you. Remember, you need 4 threads usually on an overlocker. £7.98, $9.99. The threader's fabric is so good. Becky, the thread that you use in your overlocker is important, isn't it? It's got to be a good quality.
Yeah, you do need something quite strong, and you do need 3 or 4 spools depending on the kind of stitching you're going to be doing with your overlocker. So yeah, you wouldn't, and you don't want to use the kind of thread that you'll be using for your normal sewing machine. So these are a really good value.
Absolutely. Guys, so much for you. Now, these are brilliant. Our patchwork multimedia dies. And now you guys adore these. And I know that you guys in the States adore your patchwork and your patchwork blankets. I love it. You're buying 1, you're getting 1 for free today. There's not 24 for you to choose from. There's 4 different dies. They are priced at $24.99, $43.95. And you're buying 1, you're getting 1 free. Let's see the different designs that you're getting. You have got the wonderful, which one's this one? The tumbler, thank you very much. I was looking, oh, there it is. I need new glasses. Tumbler. You've also got the orange peel. You've got the apple core. And you've also got the Dresden as well. All available on the website. Have a look. You're buying 1, you're getting 1 for free. Which one are you going to add into your basket? Loads forward for you there. $34.99, $43.95. Now, we're going to have another look at these transfers because I've done a great deal of the transfers. You're paying today for transfers. You're getting 4 sets of transfers, 4 sets of threads in this deal as well. You're getting it for half price. It's a great deal. $25.96, $32.88. This is what you're getting. Look at those 4 different colours of threads. You're getting spring, summer, autumn and festive, and you're getting the different designs, baby, celebration, animals, all that there. £20.77, $26.30 in the platinum price. Again, remind us, Becky, transfers, what do we do? How do they work?
They're really simple. So you're going to be getting 6 pages with each of these. So they just look like little line drawings on the piece of paper. And so you're just going to be choosing whichever one you want, and you cut it out first of all, and then you iron it onto your piece of fabric. So these, and this, I love this kind of line of, I think they're puppies actually now. I thought they were kittens before. Oh no, kittens at the top. So there's so many different options. You know, you can make lovely quilts. You could use these. We're saying about embroidery, but actually, you know, you could quilt using these if you're going to be quilting by hand. So I'm going to cut 1 or 2 of these out, and I'm going to heat them. I'm going to heat set them onto some fabric.
Absolutely.
I need to put my teeth in, don't I?
Well, yeah, if you want. I mean, if you want.
Let's go for this little sleeping kitten over here. So I really sort of, these pet ones I think are just so gorgeous. They're absolutely lovely. So I've got a little piece of cotton here. But you could use this for all sorts of things. So if you were going to be doing your making a bag, you could use these for embellishing a bag. You could do these for, you know, as I said, you could do them, put them down and then use your quilting techniques over the top of them. You could do free motion machine embroidery over these. You're just going to be using them as a template. So there's so many different options. So I'm just going to iron that very carefully on. What you want to do is not move it, otherwise it will blur the image.
Yeah.
Oh, that hasn't worked very well. I obviously need my iron a little bit hotter. I'm a little bit wary that I'm going to, you know, move it when I'm ironing. Let's just do that a bit more.
Is there a technique for keeping it still on the sheet?
Being careful.
Right, okay.
That's the long and the short of it. So I'm being really careful, just sort of keeping I'm holding on to it with the tip of my finger, but just do be careful. And as I was saying before, I used my hair straighteners for doing this the other day because I couldn't get an iron to hand, and that would work really well. So I'm just going to pop that there. So if I take that off, you can see you've got the design here for that little animal. Now you don't need to worry that areas aren't particularly bright or dark, because that's what you're going to stitch over. Now in each of these you're going to be getting a little guide for embroidery stitches, the type of thing that you can do, whether you just want to do something very, very simple. You might just want to do some running stitch or some back stitch on there. There's all sorts of different types of things you can do. So if I show you some finished samples, this is the one that lots of people, I mean, I think this looks so effective.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can quite see, but actually we've beaded on here as well. So it looks it's quite tactile, this little cat, and that's such a wonderful shape. You could use that for so many different things. That looks really, really lovely. Now we've got this is a traveller pack. So we've got this is the adventurer weights that we've got on a little a wallet here, travel wallet. And then of course we've got the baby one, and we've done so many different designs on here. Look at that. And now if you've got a new child or new baby sort of joining the family, this would be lovely. You can make a very simple quilt. Look how easy that is. It's just squares. Yeah, really lovely. Now if you were making this you could make this as a changing mat, and you could make one of those bags that we've got today and make it as a whole sort of changing ensemble to give to a new mother. So you've got your changing bag and changing mat all in one.
Absolutely. Someone's asked Becky, how often could you use the transfers?
I've managed to use them about 3 or 4 times. And still getting quite a good effect on there. Yeah. Now, I would say that you don't need it to be very dark. You just need to have a rough shape. And actually, even if you've got a very, very faint line, you could always go over that with your heat erasable pens anyway. So you probably get, I would say, probably 6 goes with each one easily.
Thank you very much. Great deal on that half price. Guys, just under 10 minutes now left on the show. I want to give you a chance to check out your basket because there's so much within the show. You've seen so much today. I'll see you in just a few moments, guys.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet.
The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day. Quick Buy. All your crafting must-haves in a flash. Take all the hard work out of patchwork with the Gemini Build-A-Block Patchwork System. This innovative collection of multimedia dies allows you to create patchwork blocks with ease and total accuracy. This set includes 18 dies to cut a range of shapes and sizes for patchwork or quilting projects. They can cut multiple layers of fabric at once. They include an accurate 1/4-inch seam allowance, plus all of your pieces are cut exactly the same size every time. Follow your own creative inspiration or look through the 20 patterns laid out in the guide. Not enough? There's an additional 60 patterns online. And right now, we have amazing offers on the Gemini Build-A-Block Patchwork System. Quick Buy, get yours now.
Yes, welcome back to the Softer Side Live here on Crafters TV. Just under 5 minutes left. Thought we'd finish the show by looking at our cutting plates, because a few of you have been asking, what's the difference between a cutting plate for fabric and a normal cutting plate? We've got some great deals for the cutting plates. We've got the juniors, we've got the 12 by 12s, and we've got the 12 by the 18 inches. We'll start first of all with the 12, the usual junior ones, 8 by 7 inches. 12 by 5, they're our standard. $14.99, $17.99. We've also as well got the 12 by 12. There they are. Beautiful price. Oh, we're out of sync. Oh, actually, I'm out of sync. That's all right. Yeah, the way we are. Sorry, there we are. $24.99. Sorry, my bad there. $29.99. That print price. We've got the 12 by 12 as well. Again, perfect for your dies. Just in the UK, there's £32.99 UK price as well, and that platinum price as well. And then you've also got the ginormous 12 by 18, $39.99 here in the UK only on this one. Now, fabric plates. Becky, what is the difference if I was to use my cutting plate for fabric compared to a normal cutting plate for the Gemini?
They're much, much thicker.
Right.
So if this is the normal one you would get with your Gemini. So you can see it's got quite a lot of flexibility in that. Whereas this is the one for the fabric. This is fabric, and I can't bend it.
Yeah.
So these have been produced in order for, when you're using the multimedia dies, they are thicker, and so therefore if you're going to be using the metal dies that come with the machine, it's fine for, no, it's fine, it works perfectly well, but if you're going to be doing lots and lots of cuts and you're going to be using these fabric, these cutters for fabric a lot, then it's worth investing in these because they're just going to get a bit of a hammering. As you can see, you know, they are significantly thicker and stronger. And I've been using this one pretty much every day, multiple days for the last 3 or 4 months. As you can see from this one, so that's had a few few dyes going through it, but you can see it's already marked significantly just by those 1 or 2 marks there. So that is effectively the difference. You can make do with having the normal plates, but if you're going to be using these multimedia dies on a regular basis, it's definitely worth investing in these.
Absolutely. A great deal as well today on there. Remember, head to the website crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu to see a full range of products. Now we are getting towards the end of the show. Don't forget, we have got those wonderful new bag making templates. They are brilliant. Launched today, guys. They're a great deal. Head to the website. You remember, you've got the bag making templates plus that hardware collection. You've got the clips and you've got the sentiments and the little stamps. The feet, should I say, $44.99, $61.95. Remember, you can head to the website. There are other bundles available. Plus, as well, if you want to buy things individually, that option is there for you as well. But the best deal you're going to get is if you're buying this entire set here, because you'll be saving yourself an incredible 20%. It's only launched today and we're already giving you deals on that. Look at that platinum price, $35.99, $49.56. We're getting low stock as well on the fabric. I haven't got time to go through them all, guys, but they are brand new today. The wonderful Lewis and Irvine winter gold. You've got the gold metallic pears and cream. You've got the reds. You've got the blues with coppers. You've got the creams. You've got greens. You've got the Ben Mosby classics at the bottom here. Again, different colours, different designs. Head to the website to see the full range of them. $6.99, $10.49. That platinum price as well. 20% off. £5.59. $8.39. We've had a great Softer Side Live. Becky, thank you so much for our first Softer Side together.
I know, it's great. Lovely to be here.
Absolutely. We'll see you again for Softer Side of Life very, very soon next week. Right, listen, that's not the end of what we've got for you today here on Crafters TV. We've got more crafting delights in just over 2 hours' time. I'm going to be back with Craig Laird. He's going to be here for a launch day. It's those brilliant dies. You loved them earlier in Wake Up Call and the 3 Cs. That was earlier. We're going to be having a deeper look at them later on. And don't forget, if you're not going to join us tonight, join me tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow morning, wherever you are in the world, with lovely Jan. It's Play Your Crafts Right. It's my first one of the new year. Will I be victorious? If there's anything to go by last year, no I won't, but I'm going to give it my best shot. That is taking place 12 p.m. UK, 7 a.m. East time. Remember, check out your baskets, keep coming back to us. We'll see you soon, and don't forget, you can watch back all our wonderful shows on Crafters TV. In the meantime, I'll see you back here for launch day in 2 hours time. Goodbye.